Was that before or after the health department shut it down?
You know what? I'm not even going there with you today.
You ain't going nowhere because this place is burnt boots. I don't know if you've noticed.
Cassie, you really tried it.
Oh. They just stepped the game up another level.
Talk about it.
On Wednesdays on Fox at 9 p.m. Star, the new TV series. Well, it's been around a couple seasons now, but it wasn't like it is now, Heather B. That powerful voice you heard going back and forth with Queen Latifah, who plays Carlotta on the series of Star, was none other than, matter of fact, man, let me do this properly, man. I put together some notes here.
Okay.
All right. 3-time Grammy Award winner, 14 nominations, Emmy Award nominated, 7-time NAACP Image Awards. She's been inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Apollo Theater Hall of Fame, and Songwriters Hall of Fame. The World Music Awards recognize her years in the music business by awarding her the Legend Award. LaBelle was included in Rolling Stone on the list of 100 greatest singers. Ladies and gentlemen, the list goes on and on and on. She's here with us today, the one and only legendary Patti LaBelle.
One night only. Oh, gosh. Thank you for all of that good talk.
Well, you know, Patti, I grew up with you. You were in my household in Oakland, California. My mother and my aunties and my uncles, it was part of our tutelage growing up. We had to watch you perform.
That's so nice to hear.
Yes.
So nice.
Which kind of prompted us to get into the performing arts. So we used to do African dance, West African dance in Oakland. My sister became a teacher, and we used to look at videos of you doing this with your arms and talk about stage show and showmanship and the whole nine. So it's an honor to have you on this show this morning.
I'm so happy to know that you knew me back in the day.
Oh, no.
From listening to me. You know, I like that. Thank you so much. Well, I love being here with you guys.
Well, certain songs, too, I still put on, like New Attitude is a song that I put on if I want to get boosted up. I sing On My Own.
Oh, wow. Okay, Michael.
Okay. She called me Michael.
I
hit that.
So sweet. Good.
Oh, thank you. So you just been a part of our lives. How you doing, Patti LaBelle?
I am so much better than I was 50 years ago.
50 years ago.
I mean, because I say that because every day I wake up, it's a blessing. And then I say to myself, you made it up. You don't have any broken bones. You're still in your right mind. And I appreciate life at 73.
Yeah.
I'm moving on and keeping on moving on. Wow. I can't stop.
You can't stop. Do you think about the past a lot? Do you?
Yes.
Like, what's some of the milestones in terms of your career?
Well, of course, I was saying this story earlier to someone. We traveled in a station wagon from Philadelphia to Los Angeles. Some of the long trips we had to take with our peanut butter and our sardines and stuff in the car because, of course, we didn't have money to buy food.
Wow.
And we're going through South and all that stuff. And when we get there, we're opening the show for the Rolling Stones. And we're all staying at the same hotel. And the tickets, I thought about this, the tickets for those shows back in the day was $4.50, $3.50, $2 and $1 for a show with the Rolling Stones and us and some other folks. And I thought about how hard it was, in a sense, to get from Philly to that place in a car.
Yeah.
But all of that made us such strong women. I mean, it strung me up.
It strung you up.
Yeah, because we had a lot of trips like that, and a lot of times we had to stay in the station wagon because they didn't have any rooms at the end for us. So we did it the hard way, and I call that the right way.
They didn't have rooms at because of the race?
Because
the races?
of the color, yeah.
The color.
Oh, that color thing. Isn't it something?
Something.
But we got over it. Because they were losing. We weren't. We were winning.
You were winning. Patti LaBelle. You hear that right there?
One night only.
One night only. Okay. I'm not mad at that. To see you on Star, you know, playing Christine Brown. What is that for you? Like, you've done TV before from different world. We can name a list of things. All Night. Yeah. You remember that?
Some things, yeah.
Yeah. So how, being on Star in 2018, how does that make Patti LaBelle feel?
Proud. It's like I'm still relevant to at least Lee Daniels. He said, "Lala." He goes to me, "Lala, I have this part for you as Queen's mother." I said, "Really? What a blessing!" You know. So I took that as another gift. To be asked to do this. And I play a gangster mom, you know, and a pistol carrying mama.
Yeah.
Like all of that bad stuff. And I'm true gangster. I used to make money the bad way back in the day.
Uh-huh.
And I go to Queen to try to help her with her shop because I have the money and she doesn't. But she's always refused my bad money, she called it.
Uh-huh.
Gangster money.
Yeah.
And I just try to get her to come to life and realize that I can help her out of this mess. But she does not want to hear mother.
Have you ever made bad money in real life?
No.
No.
I have to think. I used to play cards all the time
Okay.
with the Temps and everybody. Everybody would win my money and I would try to get it back, but I couldn't. But I've never done anything bad to get that money back, no.
Okay, so you never committed a crime?
Never, ever, no.
Patty.
Just none.
Yeah.
I wish I could think of one. If I do, I'll tell you later.
It's okay, Patty. You don't have to be a criminal.
I love you so much, and I was saying that before you even started speaking. Thank you for being here. I go to your
Love
shows,
you.
and I'm just so surprised that you said to us about relevancy, because that's shocking for Sway and I, people our age, people younger, and even people older. No lie, Miss Patty, we were literally leaving Austin, Texas the other day, and I happened to walk up to a baggage claim to check my bags in early, and this was playing, so I pulled out my phone. Listen to this. Miss Patty, I'm at the airport right now, Austin, Texas, and I ran into, what's your name?
Daryl. My name is Daryl.
And he's playing your music as I walked up on his line. What you want to say to Miss Patty,
She's one of
Daryl?
my favorite singers, and every time I hear her music, I mean, the hair stands up on my back, let me tell you, because she's one of the greatest singers.
My God.
Amen.
that's a
You hear that,
compliment.
Miss Patty? You got love all over the world.
I love it. I need it. I got to have it.
No,
Thank you for
and that's
all
what
that love.
I pulled out my phone because I knew you were coming to the show because I just wanted you to see it. You know, we just have this thing lately. We wanted to give you your roses while you still here and just let you know that we love you while you're still here. Your relevancy is important. Please
and
keep
you're wearing those roses. on
Oh,
your
thank
shirt
you.
from-
Have
I say
order
for me.
roses.
Right.
this is for her. This is for
I'd
her.
say it's for me and your boots.
Thank you. Please keep performing and please keep doing shows because we come out and we support you. You can't see everybody in the audience, but we are there yelling your name and singing right along with
Yeah,
you.
you know, at this point in my life, at 73 and still touring and selling out houses, and people are there to see me, white, black, gray, blue, everybody, all gay, straight, whoever you are, just come as you are. That's the name of my tour, Come As You Are tour, because I love people to be themselves around me. Don't be afraid of being gay, that the next person sitting next to you in my audience, you might end up holding hands and seeing each other the way you want to be seen. Don't hide it. Be proud of who you are. Come as you are. Yeah. So I still tour it, and I go away on Thursday for some days and months. I don't even know where I go. I just know I'm touring.
Patty LaBelle's here.
Miss Patty, you're such a maternal figure
Tracy
for so
G.
many of
Hey,
us.
Tracy.
Yes.
Hey, and I'm wondering, I can only assume there's so many young people who probably come out for advice. And a lot of times when they're dealing with a problem, it's so easy to feel isolated in your problem. Like you're the only person on this island who's dealing with something. What is like a common thread in questions that you see a lot of young folks have? What is the main question a lot of people come to you with?
Well, a lot of entertainer young girls would come to me and say, you know, we've been watching you and LaBelle for forever. Like Beyoncé, they were watching the three of us, you know, for a long time. And when I saw them and they would ask me certain things, I felt so blessed. Toni Braxton and her sisters came to my house a long time ago, and we had dinner in my dining room, and they wanted advice. Back in the day, Mary J. would call me all the time for advice, and I love the way they feel about me. Like, if I'm at least 20 aunts a day in the airport, can we call you Auntie Patty or Mother? So many, and what a blessing. You know, to me, I love that. Call me that. Yeah, so I'm here for info to give you.
Yeah.
Because I've been where most of them are trying to get. Because I've been doing it for 54 years.
54
Yeah.
years, man. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's my job to give information and whatever.
Okay, see, I always wondered, like, we had Gladys Knight come up.
My dog.
That's your dog. I know that's your dog. And we were talking about just what was the climate like back then, because you had so many excellent people performed at a higher level to me back then.
You're right.
Because it was harder to get on. So when you got on, you made sure your dance moves was tight, you're singing in key. You know, you could do a couple of shows a night and have to turn around the
Yes.
next day to do it. And I'm sure even I see it now when I'm backstage at concert events. It's still friends, but it's still competition.
Everybody's competing.
Everybody. So I asked Gladys about being on the road with Diana Ross. And here's what she said.
We were on tour with the Supremes, and we opened for them. We got to one of the theaters in the round, can't remember what it was. When we got off the stage, we had the same road manager, and he said, Mr. Gordy's on the phone for you. So I got on the phone, and he said, hey, I hear you guys are doing great out there. I said, well, I hope so, Mr. Gordy. He said, but you giving my star act a little bit of trouble. You know, what's up with that? I said, we're just doing our thing. That's all. He said, well, I think you guys are coming home. Wow. I said, what? And right before that call came, I saw Miss Ross, and she was looking out at the curtain, you know, which she never does. But I've seen her since then, and we talked about that.
What she said?
We all had to grow up.
Patti start laughing when you know that story?
I know many stories. But I can't tell you none of them.
You can't tell me none of them!
Oh, my goodness. This is life. You know, in show business, like I said, we all work so hard for what we got. Gladys, the Supremes, before they were big girls and all that stuff. And we worked for it, and we appreciated when we got a chance to be on a show with anybody. Sometimes I've been told myself to calm down on finales and things like that because people saying you're singing too big. How can I sing too big? This is me.
Yeah.
I can't hold back because I'm not going to try to blow your candle out, so don't try to blow mine out. God gave me this. But I've been asked many times to shut up.
Really?
Oh, yeah, but I got him.
You got him? Yes, right. That's why you still here.
Hey.
Patti LaBelle.
I just want to ask, I have a story that we're hoping you could clear up about the video for On My Own, because we heard that you guys filmed separately and then they put the footage together.
Yes, the song On My Own was given to me by Burt Bacharach and Carol Barrissere. And the producer, I can't even remember his name. I hated him so much. He made it crazy.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I know his name, but I can't think of it. He said to me while I was recording, can you sing it on my own? I said, am I in? The way he wanted me to sing it, I said, no, I have to sing it like Patti.
Yeah.
Well, I said, throw it away. I don't want to finish that song. So Bert heard about it. He came to the studio and said, Patti, what's wrong? I said, I don't like him. And I don't like the way he's trying to make me. I said, so I don't want to mess up the song because it's a beautiful song. He said, well, would you try to do it again for me? I said, if you produce it. But then he said, would you like to do it as a duet with anybody? I said, Michael McDonald. He was the first that came to mind. So I did my recording someplace in L.A., and he did his some other place. The video of mine was done on the Brooklyn Bridge. His was done in L.A. at a beach. And we met on Johnny Carson's show for the first time. And we performed that, yeah. So, you know, sometimes people can make you a little crazy in a studio because they think that they're God. And you just pushing buttons, boo.
Yeah.
And
but that's a lot in the music business, especially as a male-dominated business.
Yes.
So as a woman, I'm sure you had to fight 3 times as hard.
Oh, yes.
To get your point across.
I had to fight, and I didn't mind fighting because I knew what I wasn't going to settle for. Yeah, so, but it's all good now.
Wow, Patti LaBelle.
It's all good now.
So it had nothing to do with him being white and you being black, and, and they didn't want to put y'all in the same scene. No. Oh, okay.
We thought it was like that.
Yeah, that's what we thought. It was like it must have been because she's black. You know, no,
he loves Patti, and Patti loves him.
Oh, okay.
And we didn't see color. We just knew both of us could sing our faces off.
That's my favorite. One of my favorites right there.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
I was at a show one time where you did this whole thing where you sang the songs that you chose not to initially pick.
Deborah Cox.
Nobody's supposed to be there. You told a story that Montel Jordan
wrote the song for me. Played it over the phone for me, and I said, "Oh, I don't like that song." He said, "Patti, are you sure?" I said, I just don't like it. I don't feel the bridge. I don't feel nothing. Baby, when she did that song, I said, you stupid. I should have done it. So in my show, I included songs that I missed. Yeah, and I missed that song. And she gives me credit for giving her a career, which is wonderful. That's a singing child.
You also shouted out Miss Combs, Sean Puffy Combs' mom. You was like, stand up, Janice, you my dog. And I was wondering how y'all met.
That's where I learned to be gangster.
From Puffy's mom?
No, I'm only joking. She wasn't gangster, but she had that thing about her. I just love her. Yeah.
She does have
She
it,
has that thing.
Classy every
Beautiful
time you see
spirit.
her.
Every time.
Every time you see her. Yeah.
Oh gosh. So yeah, I missed a few in my life, but I'm still here.
Yes, amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
singing those songs that I missed.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Patty, a lot of when I think about female artists for right now and how social media adds a whole other element to your branding, and like a lot of girls, because they're seen at all times, the nipping and tucking and just editing appearance is so high. As you were coming up in the game, what was it like with the aesthetic aspect of the brand of Patti LaBelle? Was there a lot of pressure, or was it not so much?
There was never pressure because I never let it be pressure. At the first beginning of my career, it was 4 ladies, and we all got dresses from Woolworths or wherever we got the dresses, to tiaras and the gloves, and that was our look for a while. And then we changed, especially when we became LaBelle. That was a drastic change from what we were used to, the calm little sweet little dresses. So we went outer space, and we were followed by Kiss. They wanted our designer to do their clothing. So we started this look long time ago, and Madonna with the breasts. Sarah Dash had the most beautiful body, and she wore the plates first, and she wore them well.
Yes.
Yeah, so we've been doing everything, not to keep up with people or the way that we thought people wanted us to look. We stayed within ourselves. Now I dress the way I want, We don't do the hair anymore, the crazy, wonderful hair, but I'm calm and down to earth and feeling good and comfortable. Now, those clothes were not comfortable. Those space suits.
Yeah, them platforms I used to wear.
Yes, it was hurting. They hurt, but we smiled,
Yeah.
because we loved the way we looked.
Did you guys, we had, the Me Too movement became really big in Hollywood. And we always say, wait till they get to the music business.
I heard.
Yeah. Well, okay. What you hear? You ain't telling?
No, I just heard.
Yeah. Did you guys? In terms of sexual harassment and that sort of thing? What did you guys experience coming up, and how did you deal with it?
I dealt with something I can't tell.
Okay.
But it was in my book, so maybe I can tell. It was in my book.
It was in your book. Yeah.
Okay, so Jackie Wilson tried to molest me.
Okay.
Backstage at the Apollo, and because I was so fast, and I just wanted everybody to see my new dress.
Yeah.
So I would go down early without Sarah knowing and Cindy, and his manager pulled me into his room, and of course I have a loud scream.
Yeah.
So somebody heard me, and so that was not nice. I've never been, I think, in that position ever again. But that was scary to me. And like I said, the top people who are up there think that they're untouchable.
Yeah.
They finally get touched.
Yeah.
If people will speak on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I commend you for speaking on it in your book.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you for sharing that, because a lot of young girls are going through that today.
I know they are.
And they don't think that Patti LaBelle had to go through it.
Oh,
yeah.
We all did. I mean, not all. I can't speak for everyone. I know I did.
Yeah.
And it scared the fool out of me.
Yeah. So Lee Daniels sees the talent in you and puts you on Star.
Oh, my goodness.
Since then, has anybody else hit you up for more work on the screen?
I did. Netflix. I did Alan Arkin, Michael Douglas, and Jay Leno. It's called the...
What? Wait, hold up. You just throwing them names out there?
Oh, no. It's called the Kaminsky Project or the Kaminsky Method. It airs sometime this year. And I'm doing Greenleaf, 5 episodes on Greenleaf with Oprah.
Wow.
And I did Star.
Wow.
And I did Empire back in the day. And when Lee reaches out to me, he asked me one time to do something. He said, would you take all of your hair off and your makeup? I said, hell no. I don't want to place that bad. No
parts of it.
He said, okay, we'll think of something else. So he's always thinking of things for me. So he said, would you be a gangster mom? I said, of course. He said, your clothes are going to have to be like ghetto, fabulous. I said, I don't care.
Yeah.
So, what was the question?
No, you answered it. What's coming up? Yeah. No, you answered it. I just want to hear you. I'm just asking you things to make you talk, Patty, because I'm going to show my mother this.
Oh, good. Yep. Yeah, I've been blessed. And, for people that ask me to do anything at 73, a lot of times they don't look at us anymore. And they're still looking, Isn't
that something? When the people with the most to offer are the ones that are, usually the oldest.
I know.
And
It's like
that's
Gladys.
interesting.
She has all this and everything else to offer.
Yeah.
So there are a few of us who are still touched by angels, and there are some who are totally forgotten.
Yeah.
And that's not fair.
That's not fair. Well, we'll never forget Patti LaBelle.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely. What's the chances of you like jumping on a track with one of like a Kendrick Lamar or Lauren or Nicki?
Speaking of that, I'm on the track with Snoop Dogg, the gospel album.
The gospel album. I heard it's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard too.
Yeah.
It was, when he asked me to do it, I said, "Really, Snoop?" He said, "Yeah." And his mother's there, and she's churchy, his mother. And I said, "I still have church in me, and I know you got God and Jesus. Snoop, no matter what people think, you can do what you want." So I was pleased to be on that project with him.
Yeah. Well, it's a big.
Yeah.
I saw Diddy jogging to it. Not
really?
Too long ago, giving it props, and it's an incredible album. He got some real big names on there.
Oh, he has everybody on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm happy to be one.
There it is. Patti LaBelle,
Could she
ladies.
just sing Sway in the Morning right here?
Huh?
Sway? Could she just sing Sway in the Morning? Could she just say that for the show so we could play it back
I would have
later?
to ask her.
What you want to ask me?
Do you mind saying I'm Sway? The show is
thought
Sway.
so.
Sway in the morning. Just say, just vamp Sway in the morning.
Tell me what to sing. Come on.
Sway in the morning. We love you. Keep listening every day.
This is Patti LaBelle.
This is Patti LaBelle.
Sing it.
Yeah.
We love you, Sway in the morning.
Well, I just said that, Patty. I don't know what. Help her.
Hush.
Okay.
Let me try.
Okay.
Do I say who I am?
Yes.
I'm Patti LaBelle, and you're listening to Sway in the Morning. And he sways a lot. I just messed up, but I don't care. I love you, Sway.
I love you too, Patty. I love you.
Oh, stop. I wish I could have banged something out.
Okay, we could do it again.
I don't know if you should let too many people hear that, but they'll hear it because they listen to you.
Okay.
Let me hear it back.
Okay, play it back. You can't play it back.
No mistakes.
Let's do another.
Loud, you can sing it big.
I don't know what to say.
This is Sway in the Morning.
Okay, let me hear it.
Can you play it back? No. Okay. To go do it again.
Okay. Give me the essence again.
This is Sway in the morning. Listen every day. We love you guys that listen. We're singing it to the listeners. So the listeners
are you're listening to Sway in the Morning.
Okay.
And then blow.
This is Patti LaBelle, and you're listening to Sway in the Morning. Oh.
Oh, I love you, Patty.
I didn't like that. You didn't?
You like that?
I loved it. You can do it again. We don't mind listening to. Go ahead.
Just
Go ahead.
just one more.
You want some water or anything?
No, I just want some help.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Patti LaBelle, and you're listening to Sway in the Morning. Oh, he sways every day. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love you, Patty.
All right.
I can retire. Thank you.
I didn't kill it, but I did my best.
You did not. You killed it. Patti LaBelle, it's an honor to have you on this show.
Thank you.
And this is your show whenever you need it. Whoever your crew is, whenever she needs to promote, or you just want to come talk.
I will.
You want to just come talk and sit with us.
Oh,
You're
I
more
love
than
it
welcome.
here. So nice.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Patti LaBelle, ladies and gentlemen. You can find her on Star.
Yes, you can find her on
March
Star.
28th.
Yes.
That's
You have
right.
to watch. It's the best season ever.
It's Sway in the Morning, only on Shea 45.